Now, as I take a look at this, I like what I see. Now, the big issue here is I don't see any layer mask added for selections. And we want you to do a non-destructive, and we want you to select your images using a layer mask. So if I go back into the instructions area real quick, so up here in the overview and instructions, it says, you want to go in and utilize a layer mask to reveal each object. So just like we did in task one, where we were working with the layer mask to reveal the woman and so forth, that's what we want you to do in this task. So when I look at your milestone submission, those are things I have to grade on, and so I need to see those layer masks. Because right now, it's non-destruct. It's you destroyed the image, so I can't get it back. So we want to use the mask instead. Okay, I do think the composition is working to a sense. The thing I'm not a big fan of is this plunger over here on the right. This plunger has the right perspective. This plunger does not. Okay, you can try to do one of two things. You can go up to edit, transform, and try to change the perspective. So it's feeling like it's angled. But the problem that I think you're going to have, and that makes this portion a little bit harder. I wonder if we just go in and take a duplicate of this, and let me go ahead and flip this, edit, transform, flip horizontal. Oops. The perspective is off a little bit still on that side because of the way the arm is. But it would be a lot better if it's open like this compared to that. It looks like it's going back to the right. So we want to work on that perspective as much as possible. Um, I'm trying to figure out where the back of this chair and the head. I wonder if we need a neck. Might think about it a little bit more. I'm not sure. I like the positioning of the mattresses. That's perfect. I'm trying to figure out the connection wise. Might have to look at that in a little more detail. Then perspective up here with the eyes. This can's the right well, I mean, this one looks like it's collapsing eye. I almost think that you need to find another can like this over here because that'd be the right perspective. Now, you don't have to do it right now. Um, we'll work on it in milestone 5. We'll retouch parts of our image. But I can see there's some contrast issues, like for the chair. One of the things you'll probably will be eventually doing is you'll add an adjustment layer. I'd probably bring in levels. When I work with adjustment layers, I clip it just like you did in task 1. And I'm going to hold down the Alt if you're on the Mac Option key. I'm going to click right here between the layers. It basically groups it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pump up the contrast here. See, there's definitely a big contrast issue. And you'd probably do the same thing, for example, the mattress. I add an adjustment layer. Now, if you don't do an adjustment layer and you don't clip it, it's going to affect every layer below it. So we want to clip it. So again, just trying to bring out some of the contrast in some of those images. That's something you're definitely going to be working on in milestone 5.